once in a lifetime.
Trying to stay strong, but I swear shit get to me. Riding on that like it's moving. And if I got problems, I put them in symphony. Fuck a handshake, I ain't feeling your energy. King with the balls, I work like it's tenant. And don't call me broke, cause y'all niggas ain't kidding me. Mama work like
this is Barber. I always do it better. Yeah. Hold on. Like pull up a hop out the Buick. Give him a chance to come through shit. Niggas be pussy, they running they name. They try to spin back on some females, you stupid. Treat them like Rupert. Order a medium, break of the slice and watch him lose his fluid. I don't know why these niggas just copying these beats. They gon' run to the net like he boom shit. Nigga don't do shit. I'm feeling like Craig. I get the brick when I'm swinging. I'm knocking niggas out they dreads like I catch him. Turn to a memory. All you see RP and all his threads like bro, they be ducking. I come to junction, find that he hiding underneath his bed like see me in person. This shit is funny. Have you seen Brunson niggas turning red? Like this is a message to all of them niggas that think they can step this shit bigger than me. Remember the days when it was me and the Brody, 2 deep, making 7 niggas flee like bad little bitch. She got some classes, I know she really for the team. Cause after I'm through shaking these Gerbers, I'ma just slide and blow a little steam. Like don't need a heater, I'm still towing on Stacy in case a nigga wanna meet her. Slider provider's the only way niggas feel useful to come out sitting from the bleachers. Making it hot, it don't matter the weather. I'm feeling like 2 get green in all the meters. Born like the speaker, his body get weaker. I heard these hollows giving niggas fevers. None of these niggas that's out here can really compare. I did better than this shit, he running too fast, I can see in his eyes that he's scared. He was lucky and up it and flicking my fingers too itch, trying to let it flare, but that's okay. Bend both ways, zombies is burning off a nigga's head.
infection and shit. We gon' keep it going. I gotta pray for my enemies. This is Gigi, my remedy. For chronic depression, I know that I'm stressing. I even have thoughts of me enemy. All the Z, I mean, sort of the centipede. Mama put me in your pills, I was fidgety. Know the devil be testing. I know they was blessings, but killing them babies is killing me. No bitch, I ain't asking for sympathy. Trying to stay strong, but I swear shit get to me. Why on that like it's moving? And if I got problems, I put them in symphony. Fuck a handshake, I ain't feeling your energy. I'm king with the bars. I work like it's tenant. And don't call me broke, cause y'all niggas ain't kidding me. My mama related was chicken from Kennedy. Look, bitch, I'm a big seller. He rapped with his bros, cause his bitch know my shit better. And she call me a high, with the stress and the sinus. A nigga like J rap through all the pressure. Nigga, I had to get off my ass and get it. Now you gon' feel you to rap for minutes. And speeding through life, cause they can't give you tickets. And that's why I make hits in a matter of minutes. I've been thinking my life, yeah. All my brothers that's gang gon' team. And we grew up on the same old street. When it come to this gang, all my brothers gon' leave. I've been thinking my life, yeah. And I can't hide this pain on me. Cause somebody see this pain for me. Cause somebody see this pain for me. I've been thinking about my life, yeah. And I just pain on me. Cause somebody see this pain for me. Cause somebody see this pain for me. I've been thinking about my life, yeah. I just ain't no way. Cause somebody see this pain for me. Cause somebody see this pain for me, yeah. I'm raised with no father, I'm raising my brothers. I'm knowing my mother is proud of me. I'm ducking the violence, make money and sounds, but I got a lot of ounces on me. I left out of Vegas, they thinking I'm famous. Got riding the ghost like I'm haunting the V. It's kind of ironic that all of these niggas be wanting the bitches that's wanting me. What you get from a grand, that's show money. Stop flexing on the ground, that ain't your money. I call up Jay he come with a gang, we smoke on the L of your body. Working too hard to get out of these trenches. Got the shit jumping me over the fences. Life is a movie, these lines of the credits. Give me my cash, I ain't needing the credit. Feeling like Suge, man, I'm feeling like Diddy. Look at gorillas, I'm feeling like 50. I got the motion, these niggas move with me. Know that I'm dope like I'm fucking with Whitney. Came a long way from the days that would tempt me. Building myself and these niggas can't tempt me. Hotter than ever, they ain't checking my tempi. Shaking the ground, I ain't moving too gently.
Who the fuck is she talking to? Watch your mouth.
Watch how you
Pay
talk.
respect, bro. I'ma keep it tall. I ain't hear a word you said.
Motion, nigga.
Nice. Ha. Talk to me. Hey. Come on. Talk to me. Nice. Duh. Huh? What? Shh. Keep quiet. Watch how you talk to me. Nice. Talk to me. Who's talking? Just watch how you talk to me. Nice. Talk to me. Talk. Come on. Don't talk. I don't wanna hear you talking. I don't wanna hear you speak. You ain't talking about a bag, how to get some cash. Why you talk to me? Especially if we ain't fornicating. Bitch, you can't get next to me. Do me one good favor, don't let the door hit you when you leave. Get a bad bitch, treat her like she's super regular. Spend one night with me, she like peace. Can't believe your life so irregular. I need to level up. I got what you need, please call me in my cellular popular repertoire. Flexing in my clothes, yelling, jumping in my shows. Tell them we can set it up. Watch how you talk to me. Careful when speaking. Like Jerry Springer, I'm gon' swing if you bluffing, so you better watch your mouth. Nice. Ha. Talk to me. Hey. Come on. Talk to me. Nice. Duh. Huh? What? Shh. Keep quiet. Watch how you talk to me. Nice. Talk to me. Who's talking?
Let's talk.
Just watch how you talk to me. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Whoa.
Don't
PCD. Okay, I don't wanna hear you yelling. I don't wanna hear you scream. Shorty said I'm the man of her world. I told that bitch in her dreams. I'm the type of nigga that'll bag a bitch and still go after the team. I don't really listen to a lot of niggas, cause niggas be capping for stream. But fuck it, let's talk about Huddle some more. I've been running trying to get lean. Been getting chicken, eating greens. Been running shit like a bean. Been talking to God a lot, nigga. I just hope you know what I mean. I've been trying to get into stock city. Rather hit a liquor serving fiend. Yeah. It's PTD and JPs. Niggas better pay a fee. Out to the UK for some peas. Yeah.
This is Barber. I always do it better. Yeah. Hold on. Like pull up a hop out the Buick. Give him a chance to come through shit. Niggas be pussy, they running they name. They try to spin back on some females, you stupid. Treat them like Rupert. Order a medium, break of the slice and watch him lose his fluid. I don't know why these niggas just copying these beats. They gon' run to the net like he boom shit. Nigga don't do shit. I'm feeling like Craig. I get the brick when I'm swinging. I'm knocking niggas out they dreads like I catch him. Turn to a memory. All you see RP and all his threads like bro, they be ducking. I come to junction, find that he hiding underneath his bed like see me in person. This shit is funny. Have you seen Bronson niggas turning red like this is a mess?
Yeah.
This shit bigger than me. Remember the
Talk
days
to
when
me,
we
talk
in the
to me,
Brody.
talk to me.
Making 7 niggas flee like bad little bitch. She got some glasses.
We starting up.
We starting up.
I'm starting up. Let's get it going. Talk to me.
None of these niggas that's out here can really compare. I did better than this shit. He running too fast, I can see in his eyes that he's scared. He was lucky and up it and flicking my finger too itch, trying to let it flare, but that's okay.
Okay. We gotta start some of that music. Yeah. What's going on to my sports junkies? What's going on to my four lifers, the diehards, and the sad little people whose team ain't never won a damn thing? But hey, I can relate. Welcome to all my listeners, whether you're watching on YouTube or tuning in audio only. This is another episode of Break the Huddle podcast. Yes, sir. I am your humble host, Don Deuce. And the Knicks just took game 3. I'm lit. I'm excited. I'm turned up. This is what we doing this for. Oh my God. We found some hope. But listen, don't worry. You're going to get all your news here. Grab your jersey. Settle in. And let's break the fucking huddle. Hey, and before we kick things off, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe on YouTube, and follow Break the Huddle on all your favorite platforms. Whether you're watching or listening, don't miss out on any of the real talk we got coming your way. Alright? Let's get into it. The Knicks. Oh my God. The Knicks. Listen, y'all. The Knicks beat Pacers in game 3, man. 106-100. This is literally, we needed this one. There's only one way to look at this. Like, it was do or die. We dropped 2 at home. So now the team got to show what they made of. Guys got to fight. Guys got to come out. And in that first half, I got to be honest, I was nervous. I was fucking nervous, y'all. Look, at this point, it is what it is, though. These boys, they fall hard. They fall back. And all I can say is, Karl-Anthony Towns, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Literally, thank you. But what a night in Indiana, man. The Knicks pulled off that stunning victory, 106-100. Comeback victory, for those who don't know, against the Pacers in game 3, cutting the deficit to 2-1. Now, this, like I said, was a must-win for New York, and they did it in a dramatic fashion, right? Look, the Pacers, they did the thing. They snuck out of game 1. They handled us game 2. Now, game 3, I don't know what got into them, but a lot of what was working for them in game 1 and game 2 was just not effective. Aaron Nesmith was hobbled. He couldn't really provide a lot for them, but that's enough for them, right? Because the Knicks are now 1-14 in best of 7 series when trailing 0-2, making this win a historic step toward a potential comeback. Listen, that is an interesting stat. I do think that the Knicks can come back, but at the end of the day, the pressure is still on the Knicks to actually tie up this series, to even get some breathing room to reset. They definitely need to come out there and they gotta win game 4. And if we already anticipate that the Pacers are gonna come out in game 4 and really challenge the Knicks for that one. That's gonna be a grind out game for sure. But look, this game's significance as the first home game in Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Knicks' resilience in a hostile environment, y'all. It was a hostile environment. It was an okay day for Jalen Brunson in the office. I think we can go ahead and say that. It was an okay day for Jalen Brunson, and we still managed to get a win. Like right after all you and shout out to the Knicks fans in the stands, in the crowd. You heard a lot of Knicks in 6 post game showcasing a lot of the hope from this win. But in reality, look, we got to break this game down into some key categories from what I saw. Literally, I really found that this comeback story, we got to talk about the comeback story because there's a point in this game where I just think that, damn, the Knicks just don't got it tonight. And I was feeling hopeless, but either way, look, this was a signature Knicks comeback win. Down 20, we've seen this story before. We know how this movie goes. These guys know how to battle, and they know how to battle on the road. It just sucks that they had such a slow start because we can perform on the road, and we need to start off faster than we do. We have to. That's the only problem with the Knicks right now. Because I want to say early in that third quarter, late in that second, they were looking dead in the water. But they outscored the Pacers 24-10 in that fourth quarter to steal the game. Knicks was trailing 56. They was trailing 56 and 40 at half, right? Now, they were playing good defense on Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was in foul trouble. I think he couldn't really get into a true rhythm tonight. Mitchell Robinson was inserted into the starting lineup, but the story of this game is I want to credit Tibbs. I'll credit Tibbs to going deeper into his bench in this game. DeLon Wright got some minutes. Shaman got some minutes. And Shaman gave you quality bench minutes. And then when you look at the end of the game, you didn't see a lot of guys. There wasn't guys playing 40-plus minutes. Guys could breathe. I find that impressive for a guy in Tibbs who's been stuck in his ways, and something had to shake. Something had to give, and he made the necessary decisions. He inserted Mitchell Robinson into the starting lineup. Josh Hart goes with the second unit, and Josh Hart still played 30-plus minutes. He just restructured these rotations, and that led to a Knicks W. That's what was important. I am so fucking excited for my Knicks, man, because now that just means that I could be outside for game 4. I got to go back outside for game 4. I got to hit the streets. We got to see how the people are feeling about this one. And it gives us hope as New Yorkers. It gives us hope that we're going to get into this next game. We got confidence that we could win one, right? But hopefully, Jalen Brunson puts on a better performance in the next game than he did today. Excuse me, but what he did today was enough. What he did today was more than enough. Well, not more than enough, but it was enough. Right? Look. The Knicks' ability to erase this 20-point deficit. Now, this was a feat only accomplished 3 times in the playoffs alone. But to compare this comeback to the Boston in the last round, this today was fueled by fourth quarter defense, ferocious defense, and even late in that third quarter when we started to make a run, the bench guys played outstanding defense. We got quality minutes with Brunson on the bench. McBride showed up in various ways, offensively, defensively, and Josh Hart was Josh Hart. In crucial minutes, a lot of guys made it personal, and they hunkered down, and that defense was looking phenomenal late in the game in that second half by the New York Knicks. The Pacers failed to record a single assist in that fourth quarter, a first for them this season, regular or postseason, highlighting their offensive stagnation, right? So, like I said, it got real suffocated in that fourth quarter for a lot of guys. The Knicks made it tough on everybody. They made it tough on everybody. And then after Neesmith went down with that ankle injury, he wasn't as effective when he came back. But injuries is part of the game, right? Now, you got to ask yourself, was this more about the Knicks' grit or the Pacers' choke? I don't know. I think I would go with the Knicks' grit. Only because we have evidence of this happening before. We've seen them battle back. We've seen them come back down 20, play outstanding defense, and rage back. But this time it looked a lot differently because this comeback was fueled by Karl-Anthony Towns with Jalen Brunson left on the bench. And we seen what Tibbs did. Tibbs is not afraid of leaving guys on the bench, as we saw last game when he benched Karl-Anthony Towns. He had, and Cat was having a terrible game defensively, but he was having a good game offensively, and Tibbs just said no. We can't have you on the floor right now. Your head is not in the game defensively. You're hurting us more than you're helping us. He made that decision. That was his call. They ended up losing. Maybe they needed his offense. But today, he was cooking in the fourth quarter. Cat was cooking in the fourth quarter. He was doing his thing, doing his stuck thizzle, while Jalen Brunson watched from the sidelines. Because at the end of the day, Deuce McBride was having a solid game. But then late, probably about minute 30 left? A minute 30 left in that fourth quarter, Tibbs makes a decision. He brings Brunson back in the game, and Brunson does what he does, and he closes it out. He didn't have to play 40+ minutes. The minute distribution today was more balanced than usual, right? You know what they saying, y'all. You know what they saying, y'all. You know what they saying, y'all. They saying Knicks in 6, you heard? Knicks in 6. This is how we got to get it done. We got to get it done. We got to even a series, man, to really make shit shake, to really make them nervous. We got to win another game. Got to win this next one. That's what's more important. But look, he threw me off. Bro. Jalen Brunson, but what I like about Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson appears to be just selfless. Even though he personally, he gives me. He's a bit of a ball hog. I don't. Brunson is a ball hog, but Brunson is still a team guy. He wants to see everybody on his team win. Right? Look, we gotta get some press conference stuff out of Brunson, man. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Let's see. Wait, hold on. We don't need that. Let's see what's going on. What they talking about?
When? I would say most of the game, like up until you came back.
Yeah. It's an emotional game. It's a long game. Things can happen. Things can not go your way, and you can easily, obviously, crash out, or you can respond the right way. And
crash out. I love that.
That's what came to mind. But I got people in my corner, people on this team who believe in me and believe in us. And so just the conversations that we have as a team and the encouragement, everything we do is important, and especially throughout a 48-minute game. And so, so I continue to believe.
That's what I'm saying, man. Brunson is a team guy, yo. He just want to get a dub. He don't give a fuck. Brunson just wants to get a dub. I like guys like this because it doesn't matter. You know what you mean to the team. It don't matter. It wasn't your night. Cat had to come in and show off his greatness. Cat had to do his thing. I thought that was brilliant. Good vibes. Good vibes, man. Look, here's how I see it. This comeback wouldn't have happened without Cat, without some monster individual performances. Because at the end of the day, Cat was the hero. Karl-Anthony Towns was the absolute hero tonight. He scored 20 of his 24 points in that fourth quarter, which is what led Tibbs to keep Jalen Brunson on the bench. Cat was handling shit. He was 5 for 5 from the field and 2 for 2 from the three. That's the second most points by a Knick in a playoff fourth quarter since 1997. Like, he shitted. Straight like that. Bro, Towns finished with 24, 15, 1, 8 of 17, 3 of 7 from deep. I just think his ability, I just think his bitch is down low when it comes to Cat. His offensive game is so versatile. It is really effective against this Pacers team. The thing about the Knicks, they just got to play the defense. And then with a little bit of Brunson sprinkle on top, I don't see how the Knicks are having trouble offensively with this team, because if we're being honest, Cat should be averaging 40. Because offensively, I think he's better than Pascal. I think he's better than Miles Turner. He could clean the glass. He could shoot the three. He could pull you away from the basket. I just think Cat could kill you in various ways, but it's just that sometimes his defense can never be on par with his offense. But in this game in particular, he was playing with 5 fouls. He managed to stay in the game. And he helped his team get a W today. Look. Jalen Brunson, despite foul trouble, too, he had a steady 23. Damn. How much? Hold on. I must have missed this one because how much dimes did Jalen Brunson have tonight? I got to check this. Jalen Brunson had 23 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Like I said, they made it very difficult. They made it very challenging for Jalen Brunson to really make something shake tonight. Like they had a hard time. But here's how I see it. I just think he's gonna keep balling through the pressure. Personally. I think he's going to keep balling through the pressure. And I easily see this series getting tied up 2-2. Because he's going to have another one of those games. You can only keep Jalen Brunson down for so long. So next game, I think he's coming back. I think he's coming back with a vengeance. I just hope that he learns and he knows how to make sure and keep his guys engaged in the game. That's his thing. He dribbles a lot into the shot clock. And he kind of slows down the offense and he doesn't get a lot of guys involved. That could be detrimental to the Knicks' success sometimes. I gotta be honest. That's my only gripe. That's my only gripe with some of this. But either way, Brunson battled through a tough shooter night, but he killed it from the line. In games where we have not necessarily been killing it from the line. We made our free throws tonight. And then in close games, that matters a lot. Where did the Knicks go? The Knicks went 27 to 30 tonight from the line. 90%. Those are valuable points for the New York Knicks. Look, let me see what's going on, man. For the Pacers, Pascal kept him alive a little early. He was scoring some key buckets, including he had a couple shots off of Hallie Dime, but he couldn't maintain his greatness the same way he maintained his greatness in game 2. We didn't see that Pascal from game 2 today, which is partly the reason the Pacers took a L, right? He missed a crucial 3 late. But outside of that, when it comes back on the Knicks, Cat's fourth quarter was superb. Mikal Bridges, he came along a little bit for the ride. Mikal Bridges scored 15 points. He was 6 for 18. He was a little bit cold, kind of in the middle of the game. But he got a shot to fall down a little bit. OG, he hit some crucial buckets. He was 4 for 6 from the 3-point line today. 3 blocks. 1 steal. He made his presence feel known. He made his impact outside of points. That's what I want. If you're not scoring a bunch of points, it's nice to see your contributions felt in other places. Like, when you think about this, was Karl-Anthony Towns' fourth quarter explosion the difference? Or was Brunson's leadership through foul trouble more critical for this W? That's what you got to ask yourself. For Indiana, who's more important to W's? Would it be Siakam or is it Halliburton? Because I'd argue that Halliburton is part of the reason they won game 1. But then there's no way that you can even put him over Siakam in game 2. I just think the Pacers look totally different when Pascal Siakam is in control. When Pascal Siakam is hitting his jump shots, when Pascal Siakam is putting up a lot of points. When he's the number 1 scoring option, this Pacers team feels way more dangerous. And if we could keep him bottled up, if we could keep him below his average, I really do think we got a chance of winning game 4 and tying up the series to come right back to the Garden. I believe it. Now, to close out about this game was amazing. Those performances, they set the stage, right? For some great moments. Knicks come back down 20, great moments. They left 0 plays on that court, and they let their play define who they are, define who their character is, define what the team is made up of. A Tibbs-led team at that. And at this point, it feels like Tibbs might be coaching for his job. It feels like Tibbs is coaching for his job. It feels like he is when it feels like his job is in jeopardy, he shows up in the biggest way. I think he won this game with coaching today. Opposed to last game where I feel like he just got flat out outcoached. So you can see that it's a game of chess. Back and forth, push and pull, yin and yang. And right now, Tibbs got the upper hand, and he won this battle today. He won the battle today. Let's see what Let's play some more clips from the guys. Gotta play some more clips from the guys, man.
Obviously, big win tonight. Could have had game 1 or game 2. So you're down 2-1 in this series. I'd love to know what you make of this series so far.
It's a series.
It's unpredictable. I mean, obviously, no lead's safe, and both teams are going to continue to fight to the buzzer. And got a lot of respect from over there, and we just got to continue to keep playing our style of basketball, keep grinding it out.
I guess for obviously big win tonight. Could have had game 1 or game 2, so you're down 2-1 in this series. I'd love to know what you make of this series so far.
It's a series.
It's unpredictable. I mean, obviously, no lead's safe, and both teams are going to continue to fight to the buzzer. And got a lot of respect from over there, and we just got to continue to keep playing our style.
This is literally unpredictable. He's not wrong when he says that. He's not wrong when he says that this series is unpredictable, and because right now with this little change up in the rotations, if Tibbs keeps trusting guys late, like we getting quality DeLon Wright minutes. Quality DeLon Wright minutes is fire. Because that just gives Jalen Brunson, that gives guys more time on the bench to rest and be fresh. Instead of running them into the ground, then late in the game, they don't have the focus. They don't have the focus to stay alive. They don't have the focus. They don't got no more legs to make shots late because of the way the Pacers play, the way that the Pacers want to run. But nah, this is definitely, look, we almost there, y'all. We almost there. We're going to get this one. We're going to get this one on Tuesday. We're going to even it up. And we're going to make it a real situation. That's how I feel. But look, now that it's time to get into, now it's time for the Knicks to go into game 4 on Tuesday. They got the momentum, but they're still down 2-1. My only question is, can they replicate this defensive intensity and get Towns going earlier? Because I don't want another game like this. I want Cat to impose his will to make a difference early in the game. And I need to figure out ways to sometimes run this offense through Cat, inside out. That's how I feel. I think the Knicks look unstoppable when Cat looks unstoppable. And that's no slight to Jalen Brunson. It just looks different when he's taken over. So it's like, will Tom Thibodeau, is he going to adjust? Is he going to continue to adjust the rotation to give Towns more fourth quarter minutes? After that last game, after benching him, is that what the angle is? Does he want to give Cat more Brunson-less minutes? Is that the angle for next game? Look, for the Pacers, are they going to be able to withstand the punches that Knicks are going to throw at them in game 4? I don't know. But I just know that this team, the New York Knicks, they're going to get it done. I'm being fucking honest. The Knicks grit and Towns heroics. Hopefully we won't need too much heroics, and hopefully that we get a full complete game, 4 quarters of impact. But if you ask me, I think the Knicks are going to take game 4, and I think they're going to even out the series. I think this defensive performance, I think today's defense is going to carry over because the bench guys was playing defense. I think that boosted the team, just the team confidence. When you saw DeLon Wright getting after it and Shamet getting after it, giving you quality minutes. I've been huge on this bench, and I'm huge on Tibbs trusting in the bench, creating more depth for this New York Knicks team. I'm being for real, man. But in the end, what a game. The Knicks, they're back in it. The Pacers, they're not done. Game 4 is Tuesday, 8 p.m. TNT. I got Cat as my MVP tonight. And I got the Knicks figuring this out, coming back to win in 6. I'm not fucking around. But hey, man, thanks for tuning in to Break the Huddle. Keep it locked for more NBA playoff breakdowns. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Cat. Big Purr was a monster tonight. And hopefully we show up for game 4. It is what it is. I'm out of here. Love is love.
Who got my back? Who got my back? I got your back. Who got my back? I got your back. Who got that swerve? I got that swerve.